The podcast you are listening to of Holmberg's Morning Sickness is brought to you by my friends at Eric's Family Barbecue in Avondale. Meet, mesquite, repeat. Trust me on this one. You've had barbecue before, but you haven't had it this good. Eric's Family Barbecue in Avondale, ericsfamilybbq.com.
Eric's Family Barbecue has arrived and is simply the best barbecue in Arizona. Come satisfy your taste buds with meats that are smoked over mesquite wood and sides that are made with fresh ingredients and tons of love. They have the best, juiciest brisket, pulled pork, rib sausage, turkey, or everyone's favorite, the Pitmaster sampler that includes all the meat and 4 sides. Mac and cheese, potato salad, coleslaw, corn, or beans. Yum! And for dessert, try some creamy banana pudding. Amazing! Eric's Family Barbecue in Avondale. Meat, mesquite, repeat. Make the trip. You won't be sorry. Dine in or take it to go. Go to ericsfamilybbq.com for more info.
Holmberg's Morning Sickness.
You've been deceived by an agent of Satan himself. He's evil.
Sitting right here. Come on.
No, he's not. He's not evil. He's just a bit rude.
Texting that right now, 97936 Monsoon's the word, and that thing is ready to go. So about 10 more minutes for you to do that. We have our first winner already for 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, going to do it again. And then, of course, because you guys know by now that you broke the whole system, it's now all ours. So Larry will have 2 more later, I think at 11 and 1. Fitz does 2 and 4, if I'm not mistaken. Easy enough. This is golden, I tell you. Golden. $1,000. Everybody did it. We broke the suits game. And the suits are in town today, by the way.
Oh, they are.
I noticed Larry was dressed up.
Oh, is he? Is he in a collar today? All right, Larry Bear.
They're downstairs now.
Get to sit and listen. Oh, are they all here?
My guess is because I saw Larry nice dressed up, and then he went down the hallway, and then you see a big delivery of Starbucks coming in.
Oh, no kidding.
So the Bobs are here.
One or two of the Bobs.
Okay.
I don't know how many of them, but they're going to hopefully come up and do what they should do, which is apologize. Tell us, look, we screwed up the whole game, and then I'll say that's big of you to say that. Most suits would not admit that kind of thing, and thank you for giving us the equivalent of the money that was left so we could have our own contest because KUPD Nation decided to become its own sovereign game-playing nightmare, and your national contest's too small for us.
We're like Texas. We can just pull out at any
That's
time.
Right. Yeah, that's right. We're like Texas and Catholics. We just pull out, and then everything's fine. We'll pull out last second. Monsoon. That is the word for the next 9 minutes. Easy enough. Guy said, Brady, you think yours was bad with the setup where you had a girl with a baby arm? My best friend set me up with a girl who had one eye and didn't hide it. Had a patch. You'd think you'd tell me that. Yeah. You got to pre-warn a dude you set up a chick's got a patch. You can't let us find that out. Because me and Scott Haynes have been going back and forth this morning about how a beautiful face on a bad body wrecks the face, but an ugly face on a good body can still be tolerated. It's an interesting debate. And that goes for men and women.
Yeah, you can rally up for the...
A great-looking man who doesn't take care of himself or doesn't have a good body is no longer great-looking. An ugly man, ripped, still can have an ugly face, but is more attractive. A fit, more appealing look.
I don't know. I think chicks see it a different way. I don't know.
Yeah.
Who knows what they think?
Oh, yeah.
But
I
I
don't think
will
they
tell
know
you
what they think.
I will tell you that I've seen a lot of dudes who are just shredded, who are just goofy looking in the face, and they're like models. And you don't see any like women swooning over fat, good-looking guys.
No.
It just doesn't happen. So it's kind of, I think we're more the same than we are.
Weinstein.
Yeah, I think they were trying to get away, though.
With power, it's different.
Yeah, money changes some stuff.
Throw it out the
window.
window.
But you can't take a picture of Rich. So they can't really read that.
Yeah.
You can take a picture of an image of Rich. Like a fat guy on a yacht is interesting. Like there's a ton of, I'm not saying that fat guys don't score when they have success, but a fat, poor guy isn't doing very well. But it is an interesting thought. A great-looking person who doesn't take care of themselves, or even a great, like you have your thing, hot girl, great face, fastback, no ass.
Oh, that's out.
She's out.
Yeah,
it's a deal breaker. But an ugly girl with a great ass.
I'm kind of Al Pacino there.
Trump said
she's got a
great ass.
Yeah.
I want to put my head right in it. So, yes, we have that. So the face is not necessarily
But I think, like Brett
changer.
says, I think it works different for the women.
How?
I think so too.
Tell me how?
I think it's a money thing.
I think eventually it does. I'm talking about initial viewing.
Unless you're like Blazarian and both.
But he's good, yeah, all the way. But I'm not talking about getting to know somebody because then we can't figure women out because they got motivations we don't understand. But I'm talking about just views,
initial contact,
marketing needs, all that other stuff. A woman will look at an ugly guy with a great body before she'll look at a really handsome guy who's just great, big, and fat. Like he might have a great face inside.
Schlub.
He's a schlub. Yeah, he could be handsome if he did this. And they say that if he lost weight, he'd be good looking. That's the same thing we say, except for women can get away with it because men admit it when we put on pound. I'd probably lose a few. I'd look better. Interesting. But yeah, fastbacks are a killer.
Oh yeah.
Big, long, hanging, boobs. You know what I mean? Look like somebody deflated a couple of balloons and then put in some gel. It's a little bit of movement in there. That's it. And you could have a gorgeous face in a pair of those, and it's like, this isn't as good as you wanted it. The two bass tails trying to sidewalk crack hanging out of the center there. Deal breaker. So it's all
St. Bernard with the fish in the
St.
mouth.
Bernard with the fish, yeah, the Chewbacca of suicide one. We all know what it is. And it's true of women with guys, too. Because if it looked like we had two bass tails trying to crawl in our ass, you'd probably leave. Why do you have two small fish trying to crawl in that crack? I'm like, it's my butt. I'm leaving. Yuck. You've got like guardians at the gate, lady. What are those things doing out? You got to pack that in. Your backpack's leaking. But yeah, so it's strange. But yeah, setting up people up on dates, you got to tell us about you got to answer honestly about if she has a patch. You can't.
Oh, yeah.
You can't. But that's the good news about like social media is you can research them all. But if she's hiding the patch, then she knows. And that's why that thing you said about video dating doesn't make any sense to me. It's because people like Brett, like you get a video date and then find out she's a fastback. You just wasted two days.
Yeah. No, it's...
Fastback is a dead deal break for you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said the same thing,
Oh,
too.
absolutely. Yeah. No, fastbacks are tough. It has to be... Yeah, fastback's just pretty much it. Like, even just... Yeah, it's got to have a bubble.
Yeah,
There's gotta
absolutely.
be a bubble. If there's no bubble...
We saw a guy walk in to the Bruno Mars, the fastback. You only saw, the upper half of the body.
guy.
Oh, this guy's doing well, this dentist.
Yep.
And then the fastback came in.
Yeah.
So
she
then
looked great.
just not doing too well then.
Right. You see her from the front. You're like, whoa, hey. And then she turned around and she had a fastback. And you're like, oh, done. And that's how fickle men are. And you set me up with that. I'm like, she's all right. She got a fastback. She's really fun, though. I don't know. I stopped paying attention after I saw the fastback. And that's the same thing. If you get some Oompa Loompa looking dude with this big, bulbous hourglass ass and he
Chick
walks
with
around,
fruits.
I do think women will give us more of a chance if we've got a fat ass or something.
There's a little more leniency on the...
You
that's
think
why
so?
Well, at least we're told that, too,
Right.
with dad bods and all that.
But I think that's after you've already emotionally attached. Chicks like dad bods on guys like Obama. That's not why you like Obama.
Well, no.
He's loaded.
And it's funny you mention that because Miss New Booty just texted and she goes, women are attracted to dad bods as long as handsome because they think they can change them and make them hot.
Wow.
Because a lot of chicks are like that, though. I mean, they think they can change you.
They think they can put you in shape
Make you
again?
better.
No kidding.
Yeah.
So they start with a dad bod like a ball of clay and turn them into what they want.
That's what
we start with what we want and it turns into a ball of clay. All right, I see. All right, well, that's how it works then. All right. We figured out life. Guys, we're not even drinking, and we figured out life. We're solving life's mysteries.
Let's end the show right now.
I don't know that it gets
on a high
better
note
than
right
that.
there.
Thanks, Matthias. That's brilliant. She says a man with a dad bod is a woman's project. And we say, we'll just take you at the start, and you'll turn into that thing. You're going to blob up into that ball of clay.
We know what you're going to turn into.
You're going to try to make us better, and we're going to watch you just disintegrate into nastiness over the years.
That's true. Think about it.
We don't ever try to keep you in shape. You guys just start losing shape, and then we get worried. Is that right?
Yeah.
I think that's what she said.
And guys don't want a project.
No, we got a job.
Yeah.
We have to go to work every day. We've already got a response. I want another job. Maybe if you ladies would start, working a little harder, you wouldn't have to work on us so much. We got it. We got to go to work all the time. What an interesting debate that is. And she helps. That's big. That's from the mouth of a normal lady.
Yeah.
No fastback on her at all.
No. Think she'd be with me if she did?
Come on.
on.
She don't have a chance. Ever complain about her ass being too big?
No.
Never.
No.
She likes it.
Yeah.
She try to pack it on.
No.
Are you a
She's just naturally
Kardashian guy? Do you like the big diaper butts too? You do kind of.
Man, it's a little too much. I mean, like Coco's a little too much.
Like a little too much? You'd still give it a run, though.
Well, yeah. I mean,
He's an ass man.
And she's, it's a good match. She's enjoying working on you, making you better.
Good luck with that.
Yeah. I ain't getting on that treadmill.
That's a hell of a project for her.
Oh, she's got a long way to go. Long way to go. Now, is she a member of the Italian American Club?
No. Well, she is by association. So she goes on Saturday nights. Friday nights is for the, You've seen Goodfellas.
Yes,
You know
I know what Fridays are for. She's allowed to go in the other one. Go to Copa. So that's brilliant. Does she have to get a pass to go? She can't go by herself. She has to go with you.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
It's a great club.
What if you got married?
What do you mean?
Like if you married her, is she allowed in?
Same
I know
thing.
I'm not pushing. I'm saying, hey, Matthias, don't get your hopes up. The guy's got... But I'm just saying.
I think she can go in for bingo and stuff. That's anything that the
Are you
center
play
can
bingo
make
there?
Oh, I'm going to try that. Hell yeah, why not?
yes.
Like Queen of
I'm
Hearts.
jealous of this.
Some
damn
bocce ball.
club. I am so jealous of the club membership.
Let's play some bocce ball.
I'm in.
All right.
But I'm going to be frowned upon. Plus, I'm going to start in with my heavyweight championship in the 50s talk, and I'm going to get killed there.
Rocky Marciano's a god over there. Are you kidding me?
And I'm going to tell him, you guys know why he's champion. We all know why. We can talk about it there, if anywhere. That's probably where it's all open. It's like in Barbershop when Cedric the Entertainer said, all right, here's what we need. 3 things. Rosa Parks should have got her ass up. That's when he started saying that. Yeah.
OJ did it.
Yeah, OJ did it.
It'll maybe 2 times, 2 matches.
That's got to be where you guys finally admit, yeah, we rigged the boxing for 30 years. Columbus is an asshole. Like you guys had to do that.
No.
Maybe not the Columbus thing, but at least the boxing thing. At the very baseball and boxing were Italian-owned.
You bring that up, they're going to go, Brett, you're a Jewish guy, that bald Jewish guy, Holmberg. Who's the AG Jew?
Comes in here.
What's he going after the Italians for?
Why is A.G. Goldfarb over here talking about Columbus like that? He wants to play bocce with us? I'm going to beat him to death with one of the balls. Hey, I just can't get enough of this club thing. And you have to wear the pinky ring when you go in?
No,
you wear it all the time anyway.
I do anyway, yeah.
God damn it. Plus, I'd be like other than Brett, I'd be the tallest guy in there. Brady, you'd be a mountain of a man in that place.
My tie not tied up, just laid over.
Kind of
crossed
rolled
over
over
a tie.
Like I just got done hosting a telethon. Oh, very busy. Friday's Gumar night, Saturday's wife night?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it the other way around? Yeah, no, I think that's the way it is.
Yeah, one of the two.
yeah.
Oh, you're new, so you'll
Yeah.
figure it out. God damn it.
I haven't
During the
got
week,
my
free
rules
for
of
all.
conduct yet.
Such a great thing. Anyway, congratulations.
Thank
Brett's
you.
a member. We'll have a $1,000 winner in a second. It's over. Monsoon. So Larry's the next one up at 11 o'clock. I have to get this together. Oh, Jay Gutentag has checked in from a lady's perspective about dad bods. My brothers work out. She's got huge brothers, like they're gigantic muscle-bound guys. She goes, they were fat effers. Now they get hot ass. We're the same as you. She's right. I think women are more into that whole visual thing than they like to let on. I think it's just they have to talk themselves into liking a guy who's not all muscle-bound because it's a lot of work for us to do what they want. All they have to do is watch what they eat. We have to, go lift cars and stuff. Seems excessive, really.
Oh, yeah.
So instead, I'll just work all the time and make money, which is the same as lifting weights. It's better, actually. Anyway, Larry will have your next word. We got the hot releases coming up in just a moment. Congratulations to our winner. We're getting a call right now. I'm sure it's 98.
Arizona's most powerful rock radio station. He said, fully erect. 98 KUPD.
People are emailing me right now. Wolfley, who we make fun of here on the show every once in a while, goofing around, he's not doing his morning show anymore. We've killed again. They're acting like this, but they've eliminated that morning show over at the sports station. And Dave Pash was on there just a second ago, and somebody said, I just heard Pash say, it's a pretty good comment too, said, the reason you guys are successful and this lasted is because you can push the boundaries so long, but you have to be family friendly eventually. And that's, well, hang on. Why are we talking about longevity of a show that's coming to an end today? If you knew how this thing would keep going, you wouldn't have been fired, right? If you knew what worked and made things go forever and ever, you wouldn't be having a last show today. They're not retiring. Wolfley's moving and the other guy's out.
Replaced, or at least they gave him a last show.
Well, Bickley and Marauder. Well, they're being nice because they're like, you guys are, and Wolfley's sticking around. So they're. But bottom line is, you can't go
sticking around. They're just not
right.
Together.
Well, the one guy's going to go, but they're not hiring. The show's ending.
Right.
If they knew what worked, it wouldn't be ending. So don't have a last show and tell everybody how great you've been, unless you're quitting. Well, we're just not going to do this anymore. I have to go be part of a different thing. The basin calls a different direction.
What are you saying? Are you saying Basinonians?
Basinonians.
What is that?
We live in the basin, David. That's how it works. And this show lasts forever because we know what works, David.
One last
toot. It's over. It's like your last day. Hoot, hoot for Marcel's ship. Yeah, you guys' show didn't last that long. Sorry, I like both of you, but don't have a last show telling everybody how radio works when you have to go, when you're done. Ridiculous.
They said how it works. Good fart joke, man.
Yeah, that's what I said. Well, they said every once in a while. You can't. That doesn't last for everybody.
Yeah.
It only lasts for 20 years plus. This one says, and I don't know if we've picked a name yet, Toledo. It says, for the app contest, I swear, I'll blow all the money at Action Ride Shop and a cheap hooker. Signed Kay Chandler. Who's our winner? Is it Kay Chandler?
It is not Kay. Damn it. Sorry.
Shoot.
Richard Sanchez of Queen Creek.
The old Dick Sanchez. Dirty Dick Sanchez.
He needs some money to get the hell out of Queen Creek.
He can buy a house now.
You can get 2 houses in Queen Creek for that. Well, the prices have
gone
jumped
up a little.
That's right. You get a house and some furniture. He's in the QC.
It's popping.
Back to that other thing. This guy's got a great theory. Thomas says, women like a man with a dad bod so they can change them and get them in shape. But they also know a man with a dad bod makes it so it's easier for her to let herself go a little bit, and then she can just keep dad bod around. That's pretty smart on a lady's behalf. Like, they start with a guy who's like, okay, that means they don't have to maintain as hard. If you're with a dude who's ripped and he's gymming it all the time, you're going to feel like, I better step this up. I got to do some stuff. I got a little tummy going. Guys don't feel that kind of pressure, but a woman would. And plus, she doesn't like some walking around strutting, looking that great, because that's going to draw attention of other people, especially. The last thing a woman wants is, what's he doing with her? Like, chicks love when a guy, when they hear people going, how did he score this? Boy, you outkicked your coverage. Men hear it all the time.
I hear it all the time.
You would never say that to a woman.
No.
I would never walk up to Toledo and go, Jesus, Lisa, did you outkick your coverage? You would never say that about a fella.
That's hilarious.
It would be great, though. And a woman would be so mad, but we hear it constantly because we're cooler and we can take the joke.
Yeah.
But I'm going to walk up to a woman and go, how did you score this?
Especially if she's really hot.
Holy, this guy's out of your league. You must have money or a huge dick, lady.
Do that with Mathia next time we see her.
Yeah, because that's the only thing guys get is that he must have a huge one, or he's got
a pocketbook,
ton of money. Because she's, I mean, come on, how did you do this? I mean, through a Safeway, and the cashier is halfway decent looking. The guy behind me is like, how did you get this cashier to talk to him? Like, I'm that bad. I also have to say happy anniversary today. Oh, happy? I guess not a happy one. Princess Diana. 24 years ago today was the tunnel night. Wow. My buddy just hit me that, and I looked it up. August 31st, 1997, 24 years ago, was also the last day, people will remember this, of the Wigwam Joe's Overnight Teepee, which was an overnight show on the Zone I hosted.
And I was just south of that. I was in France at that time.
Were you there when that happened? Oh, my God, it was almost you.
I was there.
You were so close.
I was only 200 kilometers from that time. Correct response.
Why do you make it all about you? Come on, stop. We're talking
boys at it again.
Look, there were a lot of people in France then.
So close to it, John.
Also unaffected.
I'm like, man, that Mercedes is going fast.
Yeah. Isn't it ironic? I thought of this last night, and I wasn't even thinking of the Diana anniversary, but now I know why I was watching the Diana car on the news. Sound wasn't up, so I was just seeing it. I'm like, they're showing that again. 24. This is how much time has changed. And I thought of this last night. 24 years ago, a woman died running from a camera. Today, they die running towards them. Yeah, I mean, it's the exact opposite. Like, she was running so fast, at furious clip, to not have her privacy bothered anymore. No more pictures. She was saying, that's enough. Today, she'd still be alive if she was 20. If this society was attached to 1997, Princess Diana would still be alive. The paparazzi couldn't kill you. They couldn't have enough pictures of you. The paparazzi doesn't chase anybody anymore because you provide them 1 billion pictures now on your own. Isn't that weird? Quarter of a century is all it took for cameras to be the pariah of some beautiful woman's existence and ended her life, and to now being, why were you running from them? And think of that. That's crazy. So Prince, and I remember I think the Steelers played the Cowboys on opening day the next day and got shellacked. Just trounced, and I was furious. So I started getting mad at Princess Diana because not only were my Steelers getting blasted, I had to sit and watch Princess Diana coverage all goddamn day, too. And they had that going in between each break. They kept talking about, all right, enough. We get it. It happened overnight. We're all done here. I didn't know Brady was so close, or I'd have been more worried. But I was at the draft house in Chandler. But, yeah, it was in the middle of the night, and then my friend Colin and I got upset for giving traffic reports because we were acting like it was affecting traffic here. And the big crash in the tunnel in Paris, that's going to affect you right there as you get up by Alma School in the 60 tonight. A lot of people trying to get off the road. Also a mattress now on the street. And also then we started to say other people who were dead. That really didn't affect, like the USFL, it's like that. I can't believe you guys are being so insensitive. Princess Diana's passing. Like, why are we so up in arms about it? It was pretty weird.
It was. People
went nuts.
Reaction.
And if you ever want to watch the funniest thing about Princess Diana's passing, there's a comedian named Andy Lee, or Stuart Lee, who does, it's very slow-paced because his comedy is slow, but it is so funny. And it's about, it's a whole sketch about a wife trying to wake her husband on a Sunday morning to tell him that Princess Diana has passed and what they're going to do. Because at one point when he went over to the palace to pay his tributes, he noticed that there was an inflatable E.T. in and amongst all the flowers. And he started to think of the people who did that and then backtrap their entire process. And it is the funniest thing. That guy is ridiculously funny. British comedian.
Yeah, you told me about that.
YouTube that. YouTube it on her anniversary because that's the best you can do. The inflatable E.T. Stuart Lee's inflatable E.T. Princess Diana. Just YouTube that, and it is. And again, his pacing is different than anything you've ever seen. So you just have to tolerate that he has a lot of slow moments, but the slow moments are funny too. But yeah, Google that later today. But yeah, it's hard to believe 24 years have passed. Because I remember I had to do the overnight air shift and then watch the Steelers play at 10 in the morning. Opening day of football. We forget the next day was America personified. I mean, everybody was going nuts. We had football, and then that bar, I tell you what, that bar I was at could not have cared
the game
the
back
slightest because they kept cutting. I think it was Brian Williams. They kept cutting back to Brian Williams because NBC used to have football, and they'd cut back and we're like, enough! And the game would be in the corner box like OJ's Chase during the NBA Finals. You're like, no, we don't. We get it. She's not coming back. It was a car crash. But yeah, keep that in mind. 24 years ago, a woman died running from cameras. I have a feeling that'll be the last time we ever hear that. No major celebrity will die running from cameras ever again. So she was the last one, a real pioneer. Nice job. We got the hot releases coming up. Happy anniversary, England. I guess. I don't know. What do they celebrate it? I don't know.
Happy.
What do they do?
Yeah, Brett.
What do you do with that?
Sympathy to the tennis coach. I know it's a tough one to revisit.
Well, and Dodie.
Yeah, and the Fayad family.
Her current fella. It is weird. It's 9:08. We got the hot releases coming up in just moments. It's 98 KUPD.
Arizona's most powerful rock radio station.
He said, fully erect.
98 KUPD.
You've been listening to Holmberg's Morning Sickness Podcast, brought to you by our friends at Eric's Family Barbecue in Avondale. Meet, mesquite, repeat. Eric'sFamilyBBQ.com.